everybody. Welcome to our live, and it is early for me, like really early, and it's a little warm. I'm dressed for the weather, but what I mean by a little warm, a little bit of a fever. So I didn't want to cancel because I feel all right otherwise. I know it's my sinuses and my ears still, so I'm just gonna brave through it. Now, there's been so much in the news, and that's why I thought I'd have a little bit of a gossip time here first, and I'm going to do that. And then if anybody comes on live, we will answer your questions. The chat room is open, and I'll see what happens. But in the meantime, let's get to it. Let's look into the Harry Shananigans, right? Because these cards are confusing me because the front looks like the back. And I think I did mess them up. Yep. So I'm off to a good start, huh, guys? Bear with me. Bear with me. Here we go. I'm going to get right into Harry's Shananigans. So much has happened just in the last 24 hours, and I pulled off just now, like, is there anything that's up to date on what's going on that I should know about before I go live? Because I wrote a bunch of questions out last night that you guys sent me. And what I got was, today Reuters reported that Harry and the other claimants, one of them Elton John, right, in the Daily Mail privacy case, have been ordered to make an initial, like this is just for starters, $9.5 million payment towards legal costs. So that's going to be, that's a lot of chunk of change to look at. And the total costs are going to be estimated at 34.5 million. I believe that's pounds, okay? While the claimant's insurance reportedly covers only about 16. So he's probably like off the hook for the first two 9.5 installments, but he's got to come up with double that. Okay, so the other thing is their expenses are reported to be upwards of $6 million. Hey, Kellyanne, how you doing? If you have any questions, I'm reading on Prince Harry first, his shenanigans, and then I'll get into personal Q&As from the crowd. But first, I'm just going to say, is there something else we should know? Is there something else going on? What prompted? So I'm going to ask the cards, what prompted this? All of a sudden we're moving back to the UK that we slandered the Queen, the royal, many in the royals, not allegedly, there was blatantly in the book, spare, just read it. So we went from that to, hey, we're going to move back. Hello, I want to go to work as a royal again. So let's see what the real story is about Harry. First, I'm going to do a general read, and then we'll see what's going on. And again, I apologize if I'm fluctuating in volume. That's me, not my program. My ears are like, ugh, and my sinuses, so I'm hot. I don't know what's loud, what's soft. I'm doing my best. Ace of, well, there we go. And a big money. Hey, Pat, how are you? A big Ace of Pentacles. So, okay, money, we're right on track. Absolutely, money. The Queen who wants the money, we know who that is, the dark-haired, I want more money. I want privacy, but I also want a lot of money. So what will make that happen? Five of Swords, an unwise choice. Now, who is that for? Because 89% of, one of the polls was 89% of the British people were against their return. Now, I don't know if they differentiated between just Harry coming back, Harry and the children, or Harry M and the children. But it's not a popular couple to be returning to this place. Eight of Cups. They are looking for more. They've run out of options, it sounds like, where they are now in Montecito, and they're looking for more. So the Eight of Cups is going on a journey to seek more for your life. The Five of Swords is like bad choices and lack of integrity. So, thank you, cards. These are brand new. I just got them yesterday and I didn't know what was going to be the story here. I took a chance like I always do. I just kind of trust the universe. And the Queen of Swords energy. Now, I'm not getting into personalities. I don't know what M is, and I don't want to know. I don't want to send them anybody a birthday card. But I do know the Queen of Swords is about letting go of the negativity, letting go of that which no longer serves you, releasing situations and people from your life who are up to no good. So I could see why the Queen of Swords is showing up here. It is about money. So look at that. They've come to the king. Wow. This deck is nailing it. Thank you, new deck, brand new deck. This is the first reading with this deck for me. So 6 of Pentacles. It is about money. And look, they went to see the king. And here they are like, uh-oh, we're almost out. What are we going to do? We got this big nut to crack in Montecito. And we have to come up with the first, 10 million pounds for the court case. Wow. And just think of what it would cost to move across the pond, because if they've already enrolled the children probably in private school, that's a big cost. Hey, Bernadette, how you doing? I know, aren't they great? You're not going to believe I paid like $8 for these on Amazon. They were on, I always go to the sale bin and see what's on sale, see if there's anything. And I said, oh, purple. I look at what might translate good on camera, and boy, they are talking. They are really talking, these cards, so I'm liking it. The king holds all the power. He's got the scale of balance. So these two returning makes sense. They're out of money. They're almost out of options from what I'm reading so far, and they have to move forward. So unwise choice. Not everybody was happy to hear that announcement. So be it. I say don't let the door hit you. 9 of Cups. And that's where they're going to find. They're seeking more, and they know the only place they're going to get it is the good old UK. So they're on their way back. Hey, Mary Jana, nice of you to join us. It's weird in the afternoon, isn't it? It's 12 o'clock for me. I don't usually read this early. I start at 1 most of the time. When I have overseas clients, I'll do 11, and that's late at night for you guys, right? So I'll do 11 in the morning, like for Egypt or Saudi Arabia. And it's so it's interesting. I did Australia a couple of times too. I have someone in Australia I read for, and it's quite interesting how we work it out. And I get so confused because you're on a different day already. Ace of Swords. There's gonna be a lot of talking. I heard Ricky Ricardo go, Lucy, you got a lot of splaining to do. I feel Harry has a lot of splaining to do. But Dad, I didn't mean to spend the 30 million you gave us. It just kind of went into jams and jellies. Let's see, 10 of Pentacles. That's a big part of the reason. I'm not seeing they're concerned about Dad's health. I'm not seeing their love for the country. I am seeing it was all based on that and the money. And they didn't know what else to do. They know they need more. They're between a rock and a hard place. They go see the king. They beg for some money, and now they find refuge back in their homeland, hoping it will be a payday. So the Ace of Swords is time to communicate. Put the cards on the table. The 10 of Pentacles is financial security. So at least Harry will have a roof over his head. The whole Montecito deal is shady because so many people say they don't even see them there. They just do photo shoots on the property. But they supposedly do own it. So, hey, Miss P from Nebraska, nice to see you too. I guess early time is a good time. And look, King of Pentacles. Now, whether King Charles is the King of Pentacles, legitimately as a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, maybe some of you know, it doesn't matter to me because he is the one holding the coinage. He's the one who's going to save the day for his son. And look at that, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. So we have someone looking for money. We have someone who doesn't want any part of them. I think we know who that is. Like, get this situation out of here. And then we have the queen who is, because I heard Camilla really has disdain for the M wife. I won't say her name because I see a very dark energy around that person. And I don't want to give it any light at all. I don't want to give that person any light at all. I don't feel bad for H because he, as my mom always said, you make your bed, you lay in it, or you lie in it. Is it lay or lie? You lie in it. The Queen of Cups, who is that? I'm going to say it's Catherine, Princess Catherine. And hasn't she been through enough? And now we got to deal with this situation again. Holy moly. If any of you have any questions about Harry's shenanigans, I had some here that I wrote, and AI helped me with some because the AI gave me the number facts, the up-to-date, what was really going on. The big question is his motivation, right? Why is Harry wanting to move back? Well, we just figured that out. We just found that. But I want to ask just a couple more questions, and I'll get to you guys. Yes, I'll get to your questions. So if you want to, you can start writing your questions in all caps, and then I'll go back and I'll be able to see what the questions are, and I will get to your answers. So I just want to know, we know money is a major factor. We know King Charles is not, his health is not a major factor. I mean, they didn't go rushing to M's dad's bedside when he was near death. No, and I don't think King C is near death yet. I think he's really doing a good job taking care of himself, fighting his cancer, doing the best he can, and I'm sure he's getting the best health care, better than we could probably hope for. So I want to know, is Harry looking for a relationship with the royal family? I'm going to ask for a yes or no. 3 cards. Upright is yes. Reverse is no. So is Harry looking to make amends with his brother, his sister-in-law, his stepmom and dad, and the rest of the crew? I mean, they insulted just about everybody, and they made the Queen's last days very miserable, and the King's what's his name, Prince Philip's last days very miserable. He was on his deathbed too. So is he looking for a relationship with his family? Yeah, he's seeking more. He's seeking more. That's a no. The moon. He's got more to it. More hidden agenda. He's a sneaky guy. He's very vindictive. He's very unhappy. Poor thing. He needs to deal with the real issue at hand, which I believe is something totally unrelated to all this. 2 of Wands. Oh, yeah, he is looking for a way to make some kind of amends, but his agenda, they can't trust him because he's got so much, he's holding back, he's so secretive. The other thing I want to ask is, will Meghan actually be, returning with Harry? Will Meghan really be coming back with him, or is he coming back alone? Is that a ruse to get the kids here in the state? Will M, I said her name, didn't I? Will M actually be coming back with him? Ooh. I didn't want to do this kind of thing on the mystery guide because I feel the mystery guide is a little more, this is gossip, because we don't know. But the cards are giving us good information. So will M be coming back with him? Oh, I gotta know. Isn't that interesting? She's got a lot going on. This is what the story, she's got a lot going on. Look at this, the Fool taking a leap of faith and the 3 of Cups celebration. So she's not happy about this at all. Hi, Aroha. Hello, Aroha. She is not happy. So let me ask, does she have any acting? Is she taking a different career path from Harry? Is she taking a different career path from Harry? As I heard, she wants to get back into acting. And I heard somebody say, is that what she called it? But that was catty. So will she be taking a different career path from Harry, which will keep her in California more. So maybe she'll just come back once in a while. Will she be taking a different career path from Harry that will keep her mostly in California? And don't feel too bad for their poverty. They also have a place in an exclusive neighborhood of Portugal. Patience. That's a yes. 2 out of 3. That's a yes. So, interesting, huh? Wow. The Hierophant. Yeah, she is. We've got. I'm going to ask another question with this deck right here, talking about M. Is she coming back at all? I better shuffle. Is she coming back at all? Is she really coming back at all? Or are we going to see more Photoshop pictures? Is she coming back at all? Somebody asked me, why don't you just do that? Like, why don't you ask all those questions? And I will never sit here alone and pry or gossip by myself. I have to do it with friends, okay? And I'm going to get to your questions in about 2 minutes. All right, so yes, she is under duress. She's really not happy about coming back because she said she would never come back. She told Omen Scobie she would never come back. So to this country of racists and whatever. So then I will ask. Let's ask one more. I don't even want to get into Prince William and Princess Catherine because we all know they're not happy about it. They've been deeply hurt. I mean, they were attacking her while she had cancer. I mean, that's as low as you can go. Or maybe not. We might see something more. Are the alleged children, because that's all going to be coming out very soon, are the alleged children really registered in school as the press has been reporting? Are Harry's children, his 2 children, Archie and Lily, if they are his 2 children or the alleged 2 children, are they actually enrolled right now in British schools, in schools in the UK? In school in the UK, are the 2 children actually enrolled there? The alleged 2 children, are they actually enrolled in the UK as of right now, as we speak? Because they said they already have. That's exactly, if you watch the beginning of this video, Aroha, it says it plain and clear. That's the biggest part of the motivation. There's no other. It's not because, oh, dad's sick. It's not, I want to make amends with my family. No, it's the Ace of Pentacles came out first. So who you kidding? 7 of Pentacles. That's a yes. King of Pentacles. Ooh, that's a no. And the Star. Yes. I don't think the king knew. I don't think the king knew anything that this was going on. I do not think the king knew of anything, but the king's footing the bill. I'll guarantee you that. He's footing the bill for that school. Underlying energy, seeking more. Again, they're looking for money. Oh, how pathetic. All right, so now that we solved that and kind of, well, we didn't solve anything, but we snooped into the real reason. We're not going to let them pull on our heartstrings like, oh, and you know, they've never said, please forgive us for calling you racist or making up lies and you know, squashing every time Catherine had something to put up on the news. There was a jelly announcement or a jam announcement or pictures of the backs of some actor kids' heads. So, allegedly, supposedly, for entertainment purposes only. I like these cards. I'm going to use these for you guys. Let's see. Let me clear them. I think they're doing a good job. This is their first day here. And let's see. I'm going to, I hope you got enough information to have your coffee over this morning. Let's see, what was the first question? We got Nebraska here, Kelly. Elvira. Hey, Elvira. Kelly and Diane, it's Kelly. I need to know if my life will get better. Oh, everybody, please send Kelly some energy. And while you're at it, if you could send me a little too, I would appreciate it because I don't want to go on antibiotics. And I'm getting to the point where if this all doesn't clear up in my head soon, I'm going to have to. And oh my God, I really don't want to because I was on antibiotics for so long 2 years ago that I know I've been trying to build up my immune system, eating clean and doing, eating good foods and vitamins and working out and getting sunshine every day, even when it's rainy or whatever. I get out there. If the sun comes out for a minute, I try to soak it in. I am white as a ghost, I know. And I have some makeup on and I have blush on my I'm a little feverish, so it's sucking it right in. So but other than that, guys, I feel great. So I love being here with you. Okay. Let's look at Kelly. Kellyanne, what's going on with your life? I'm going to do 5, 3, 2, 1 with these new cards. The only thing I don't like about these cards is it's hard to tell the top. Look at that. There's the top. There's the bottom. So it's hard because it's so colorful. Maybe it's not hard for you, but it's hard for me. Kellyanne, will her life get better soon? Now, we have the full moon this week, guys, the 28th. So those of you in New Zealand and that neck of the woods, you're going to experience it before we are. And there's a lunar eclipse. So and it's in a Pisces, I believe, Pisces moon. And if any of you need to release negativity, bad luck, situations that are just blown out of proportion, that is a great time. If there are people who are in your life that are just not going away and kind of like I want to call Prince William and say, just write Harry's name down, put lots of hearts all around it, and put him in the freezer for now. Put the name on the paper in the freezer. I use these little post-it notes here. I write the name down and I'll plop it in the freezer. These are my little cheat notes. What is motivating Harry? What will the outcome be? But we got the answer on the first card. That Ace of Pentacles told it all. All right, Kelly, are you ready? Things are going to begin to balance out. You see how beautiful that card is? It's like the sun just came out. Like, the angels are singing for you, Kelly. So the 6 of Cups, the good you've done is coming back to you. Okay, it is. You have good karma out there in the world. Just keep calling it in. Stay positive. Oh, yes. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles, a gift from God. Some people say, well, I'm not good at manifesting. Well, I'm going to say, do you pray? Because prayer is the most powerful way of manifesting. And do you express gratitude? That's another great way to manifest, is just be thankful for what you already have. And when you're thankful for what you already have, you become more of a magnet for what you want. So look at this. Look at this. It works. Stay positive. Pay attention. You are receiving a message right now that things have already changed for you. So you ask, will my life get better? No, it already has, because you showed up here and you're getting this message. So your life is already better. It's already on a new trajectory. It's already moving forward. Holy moly, and then some. And now the Ace of Cups. So not only good health, abundance, prosperity, hope. What is it you've been asking for? Because look at that. You pulled the 2 aces. Beautiful. 9 of Swords reversed. Cards, I don't know why you were on sale, because I think you're amazing. You're coming up with great answers. The 9 of Swords reversed is you're not going to be staying up all night worrying anymore. If it were this way, it would be saying, yep, you're up, you're worried, you're thinking about things, you need to let it go. But it's reversed. So that part we're done with. Okay, we are done with that. Knight of Wands. There's a new opportunity coming in. And it's passion, it's love, it's opportunity, maybe a new job, or maybe new ways to make money, maybe new ways to bring peace into the family. Kelly, this is a very, very positive reading. Please take a snapshot of this, because this is going to be, oh, I love it. Four of Swords, but reverse. So if it were upright, I'd say you need to work out a few more things. You're in the midst of working things out. This is like the tough part is over now. You got through the tough part, okay? This night, so no more sleepless nights. You're through the tough part. You're going to land on your feet. Look at this, 10 of Pentacles. If there's any concern about health or finances, I know, oh, sorry, 4 of Pentacles. Oh, that's different. 4 of Pentacles, still health or finances. You're still guarded, okay? So when we're manifesting, if we are asking and then, well, I kind of believe, I want to believe that good things are going to happen, but I don't know. I still kind of feel, and that's what the 4 of Pentacles is about. Like, he's got this money, but he's holding on to it. He doesn't want to let go of it. He's afraid that if he does, it won't come back to him, because he doesn't believe in himself. He doesn't believe in the power of God. He doesn't believe in the universal energy, which is always on our sides. We have to always be in alignment to that higher energy. So answer to your question, Kelly, yes. Yes, it is. I want to look at the underlying card here. Oh, the World. So of the whole deck of this right now, they're saying believe, but not halfway. Believe all the way. Trust, ask, believe, or align yourself with the higher energy. That's what I call asking. Being in that everything's working out for me. Everything is coming my way. Everything is going to be great. And it seems like, oh, well, that's hocus pocus, right? But no, it's raising your vibration, and it's not giving in to the, oh, here we go again, more bad news. Here we go again, another bill. And what you're doing is you're keeping yourself on the wheel. You keep perpetuating the bad luck. So stop it, claim it. 2 aces, that's brilliant. No more angst. Great passion, good news coming in, but really align yourself with, I believe, it's coming, I trust, and I allow. And that's what the world is. The world is, everything's coming full circle for you now. The world is, your life is coming into beautiful balance. Oh, Kellyanne, I'm glad you joined us today. You needed this message. Okay, Miss P. Will I be starting new chapter in January? Don't you want to start it sooner? If you could, I don't know. Will I be starting a new chapter in January? Let's see. Will Miss P, my Miss P, who moved all the way to, I always get it confused, Nebraska, am I right? It's like I's, Iowa, Indiana, Illinois. I get those 3 always confused. Which one is which? Will Miss P, D3V, be starting a new chapter in January? It's 5 in the morning for you? Oh my good Lord. All right, so I can do, the next one I'm going to do is going to be around 3 then. 3 or 4. I'll do an late afternoon live. I don't know when. I want to get feeling a little better here. Will Miss P, D3V, be starting a new chapter in January? Let's do same kind of read. Oh, that's a healing. You've had a tough year, huh? Yeah, ending, new beginning, death. Well, that's one of the nicer death cards, though, I have to say it. I love that white horse, because that shows the positive and the negative, and then there's the beautiful flower. So death is coming in, ending of the situation. So a new chapter, yeah, ending, new beginning. King of Swords. Yeah, you've got to take the lead, though. You've got to claim it. You also have to release whatever is holding you back. So whatever has caused you angst in the past year, let it go. Let it go now in the full moon. Maybe you bring in this new chapter sooner. And depending on your sign, look at your August reading in my YouTube section. What did it say for August? Because a lot of your signs had flips. My intentions are to do all 12 astro signs this weekend, but I'm going to see how I feel. I might do 6 or something. I might do half of them. And I don't pick and choose I do pick Aquarius all the time because my son's a bit of a pain. Ma, read my cards. Ma, read my cards. So I always do him first just so I can say, Michael, it's already up. But other than that, it's random. I'm just let Spirit guide me. Queen of Pentacles. So, Miss P, this is going to be next year is going to be a really good year for you. You just have to make sure what you're asking for is really what you want. You know, somebody said that to me once, Diane, be careful what you're asking for because you're going to get it. And boy, was she right, that reader. She was spot on at that point in my life. So this Five of Swords is like, be careful of your choice, right? Weigh it very carefully before you tell the universe, this is what I want. Make sure you're clear on what you want. But the Queen of Pentacles is brilliant. So January, right, is Pentacles. So you asked about January, and this is the Queen of Pentacles. She's holding the coin. The Queen of Pentacles is very down to earth, very practical. So is it going to be magical and mysterious? No, I feel like it's going to be a very positive change in the right direction, and money is going to be part of it. So, yeah, you're going to start to stack your wins now, okay? You're going to start to see the accomplishments of your efforts. So, yes. Now, when is 7? September, October, November, December, January, February, March. There's nothing here telling me the month of March or 7 months from now. And Pentacles is years. And I don't know what sign you are, but I know some of us are on a 7-year plan, like Pisces. They're saying the next 7 years, our energy's getting better and better and better because we've really been in the dumper. But maybe that's it for you too. Why did I feel that? Why did I think it? Maybe there's something to it. So pay attention to the month of March as well. 9 of Wands. Do not give up, Miss P. Do not give up. Make sure you're right. You're very close to achieving your goals. So the 8 of Wands is like everything's happening. Business is happening. Clients are happening. A lot of success is coming in. 9 of Wands is like you're going and you're saying, yeah, but I really wanted this. And you're wondering, like, you're ready to give up. Like, I guess it's never going to happen, but it is. You're right near the 10. He just has to put that pole in the ground and he'll have it. He'll have that success. What's underlying here? 4 of Wands, abundance, prosperity, and celebration. So, yes, do not give up. If you can, speed up this healing and gratitude and let the past be in the past. That's what that death card is about, right? Claim what you want. Be careful of what you ask for. You're going to get it. So make sure you're asking for things out of your integrity. Queen of Pentacles, January is a big yes. You're going to get it. So the answer to your question, a long-winded Diane, yes. All right, Aroha. What the heck are you doing up so early? Holy Jesus. When I get up that early, I pop in another meditation and go back to sleep to it. They are so broke they have to come back. Yeah, and that's the only reason. That's it. The diagnosis I just got, is it correct? Oh, okay. Let's see. Is the diagnosis, we're going to ask for Aroha 911. 5 cards, please. Upright is yes, reverse is no. 5 cards, please. Upright is yes, reverse is no. And I'll get to you, Bernadette, next. Aroha 911, is the diagnosis I have, is it correct? Is the diagnosis you have, is it correct? Is the diagnosis, hold on. Is the diagnosis for Aroha 911 that she just received, is it the right diagnosis? If we get a no, then we'll ask, do you need a second opinion, or we'll see what the story is. 5 cards. Upright is yes. It is the right diagnosis. Reversed, it is not. There's more to the story. 4 of Wands. Celebration. That's a yes. 6 of Wands. That's a no. 5 cards. Empress is a no. 3 of Swords is a yes. Something needs healing. Last card. I'm getting a no. Ooh. I'm getting a no. Taking a leap of faith is the underlying energy here. But there's luck on your side. Big luck. That's the luckiest card in the deck. This is take a leap of faith. Okay, so would it benefit Aroha 911 to get a second opinion, or to have them look further into things? And if I didn't do that 2 years ago, I wouldn't be here. So I said, okay, I'm not buying that. I want more tests done. So sometimes you have to speak up. And sometimes you have to exaggerate your symptoms so they can justify looking into it. So should Aroha get a second opinion? Should Aroha get a second opinion? Tell us what's going on. 3, 2, 1. Should Aroha get a second opinion? Show me the story. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Was there mistesting? Is it just too vague? 3, 2, 1. 6 of Cups. Beautiful, positive card. Balance coming in. These I'm going to read upright because I'm doing a different spread. Knight of Pentacles. If there were x-rays involved, I don't think they saw things. I don't think they saw everything on the x-rays, or I don't think they read the x-rays. Something about, there was a misread on the x-ray or the test. Maybe they misread the test. They're not looking at everything properly. That is upright, the Hanged Man. So, yeah, take a pause. Take a pause. Be strong. That's a beautiful mother energy. Again, looking at the tests, right? It's who's looking at the tests. 2 different people looking at those tests. Do you see that, guys? See, that's what pops out at me. He's looking into the coin. He's looking into the coin. So we got that. We need another opinion, and it has to do with the test results or the x-ray results. So there will be a concurrence. So you and 2 other opinions, I get a 3, will seal the deal, and you should get a beautiful answer. Yeah, that's a great answer. Ta-da. It's like, whoa, there you go. Brilliant. Ace of Pentacles. So isn't that interesting how that showed up? If this had anything to do with your scalp, your frame, your bones, excuse me, know that you're going to get to the bottom of it, and I'm not concerned. I feel this is going to have a good income. Yeah, you've got to keep looking. This is, you got to keep looking. The cards are telling, boy, these cards are very direct. You've got to keep looking. All right. I hope that helps you, Aroha. And please, everybody send Aroha 911 some energy right now. Kellyanne, you are very welcome. Bernadette. Will I be okay? Work. One of coworker last day today. I found out on Tuesday. I was shocked. Well, yeah, but we saw it in the cards. There were going to be a lot of changes. And then Elvira. Okay. You have a question. Should Diane take the antibiotics? What news does these cards have to say about my God? Thank you, Elvira. I don't ask for myself. Isn't that funny? I just kind of trust my gut. And I know I just was on antibiotics for so long. I think it was like 10 weeks, 10 weeks. That's a long time. That was when I had that weird, my skin, 2 years, and my skin just finally, the rash, the last of the rash is gone as of like a few nights ago. I looked in the mirror and I went, oh, it's all gone. And a lot of the scarring, thank you, medicine, is almost gone too. So another few months I should have baby smooth, young as pie skin. Well, what good is it if I look white as a ghost? Okay. Alrighty. Bernadette. Show us 5, 3, 2, 1. Show us the situation with Bernadette's workplace. How does Bernadette stand? What's coming? What should she be prepared for? How does it look? I am so glad I did this because, you know, when you get a new deck of cards, and I won't name who it was, but one of my clients sent me these beautiful, so many cards, and I've had a ball with them, and they've all been great because I know the energy where they came from. And when you buy cards online, you don't know about the energy where they come from. It's very tricky, you know, and it's hard to get cards that work because they come from a factory or they come from somebody who is just not of the right integrity. These cards, I random, and I said, oh, for $8, let me see how they'll look on. Look at that 6 of Cups, guys, again. This is like the 3rd or 4th time this came up now. So when you know, when we read together, when I keep seeing a card, we all have to pay attention now. So the 6 of Cups, I want everyone to right now say thank you, you know, universe, thank you, Jesus, thank you, whoever you thank when you thank people, thank them, because there is a beautiful flow beginning for us. All right, and whether it's just the light that we share or it's the good intentions that we share, expect good things to come to you now. Expect good things to come to you right now. Expect it. Just expect it. No more wishing, wanting, desiring, baloney. Expect it, because this is saying, here it is, 7 of Pentacles. I don't feel you have to worry about work. Right here, I don't. Yeah, they like you. King of Wands. Things are changing, though, from the top down. Things are changing. King of Wands. And they're changing fast. Look at that. The company. We've got the King of Wands and the Hierophant. So they're changing fast, Bernie. I think I was seeing things change by the beginning of the year. I think I said in your reading the first of the year. It feels like it's accelerating a little bit because of whoever is newly in charge has lit a fire under the company. Be strong. You're fine. Your mom's got your back. Okay, your mom's got your back. Just do what you're doing. Don't create any waves. Status quo. Keep doing your job. And stop worrying. There's no need to worry. This is unfounded fear. Unfounded worry. This king knows you. Knows your work. And this king is looking over you. So no concerns here. Hello, Bernadette. Ace of Cups. Can you breathe now? Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out any anxiety you're feeling, because this is so positive. Victory. Victory coming in. 6 of Wands. 6 of Cups. 6 weeks. 6 days. 6 of Cups is months. 6 of Wands is days, hours. It's fast. Okay, so victory. I think you're in a great place. Queen of Cups, yeah. Abundance, prosperity, you're in a good place. Look at that. Rewards from your hard work, moving forward. Yes, Bernadette, you are more than fine. I keep telling you, I think they're going to want to move you up or give you some kind of big account. What's underlined? Three of Wands. Yeah, that's a new opportunity to do more. Your ships are coming in. 3 ships are coming in. Look at that. Um, the number 3 is significant, so pay attention to that. Whether it's there will be 3 people left on your team, or you're creating a new team with 3 people, something about that. But there is going to be, this is that opportunity. It keeps showing up in your read. There it is. It's still here. So I'm good with you. I am good with you. No, don't be scared. Don't be worried. And certainly, the only bad card here is this 9 of Swords, and that's you, worrying. And so if we get rid of that and you're in your strength, everything else is balancing out. This King and the company itself are looking out for you. I feel in this situation, the Hierophant. Oh my God, Bernie, the best card in the deck, the Sun. What? I love this Sun. Look at that. It's a child on the horse, the white horse. It's funny, I did a reading last night and the lady's horse came through. I'm sure she wanted her mother or somebody else, but her horse came through. But the horse gave me the best information I think I've ever gotten, and it was about something I know nothing about, like a truck. And the people got in touch with me this morning, and they followed the advice of their horse, and they saved a ton of money. So that's what I'm going to say. Sometimes we might be praying to one person, or, thinking we're going to get answers from another. You never know how spirit's going to move, or who is it could be a stranger. I remember one night my husband and I, we got a flat tire somewhere in Pennsylvania. We didn't even know where we were, and the GPS, we couldn't get a signal. We were out all we saw, we were in the middle of cornfields. And here we are with a flat tire. My husband called AAA, and I think they said it was going to be like 2 hours or something, because we were really way up. We had visited someone, and we got lost on the way back to the hotel. And because we couldn't get a signal, we had no GPS. So anyway, this young man in a black hoodie, all in black hoodie, and I could see he had tattoos and piercings on his face. And he came up around the road. Now, there was nothing. We couldn't even tell there was one business that was closed, and we just gave the AAA the name of the business. I think that's how we were able to get help. But this young man came towards us, and I told my husband, get he had a pole, some kind of, I think it was to hang the clothes on. I said, go get that pole, because you've got to fight him off. I thought we were going to get mugged, and my husband thought we were going to get mugged. And this young man came, and he pulled his hoodie down. He said, hi, my name is Michael. Do you guys need some help? He was the sweetest. Don't judge a book by its cover. He was the sweetest little man, and he helped my husband change the tire. We didn't even wait for the truck that was going to come, so we were fine. But you never know where help is going to come from. You never know who your angel is. And they might not look like an angel. Might be a horse, might be a dog, might be a cat, Bernie. But they will come to your help. Now, Elvira, should Diane take the antibiotics? All right, 3 cards, yes or no? 3 cards, yes or no? The way my right ear feels right now, I'm like, oh. Should Diane take the antibiotics? Yes, no. Yes. I know. See, the 10 of Pentacles. I know. I'm taking so much stuff. Yeah. Time to go to the doctor, huh? Underlying energy, 2 of Cups. And my husband will be happier, too, if I'll stop complaining. Because I walk around the house going, what? I can't hear you. Lots of time sometimes I really can hear him, but I'll just say, I can't hear you. My ears are all blocked. I'm fresh. All right. What news does these new cards have to say about? Oh yeah, let's look into Elvira. Everyone's been on board with Elvira. She wants to go back for her masters. She's thinking of so we if the if the what is it, Page of Pentacles comes up, we'll know. Yes, you're going to hit the books. If what news does these new cards have to say about my career? So I want to see the 7 or 8 of Pentacles. I want to see the Page of Pentacles. I want to see the 3 of Wands or the 8 of Wands. I want to see the Knights come in with information for you and good news. Let's see. What news do these cards have to say about Logan Elvira? What news do these lovely new cards have to say? I'm going to read these all upright. 5, 3, 2, 1. What news about Logan Elvira's career? News about any advice? What is the trajectory? What do you see coming in for her? And I'm going to read them all upright so it doesn't matter how they flow. Let's see. Ooh, financial security. That's really, really, really good. So, hello. Isn't that nice? Agreements, partnerships, things getting on track, and good health. So, okay. Taking a leap of faith. So I feel like you're going towards something you haven't thought about yet. And again, Elvira, I know, but do you see the dog here? And there's a dog here, and there's a dog here. Again, I read for Elvira, full disclosure, and animals keep coming up as like she's got to work with animals because she wants to work in the healing industry. So if anyone has ideas, and she's even thought of like just lowering what she would expect for pay and according to her experience and being a receptionist or any place where she can be of help. And I don't mean to say low, I'm talking about just pay because the receptionists are so important in any business, any setting, especially in a hospital. And I really learned that in my very last visit. Vanderbilt in Tennessee, I'm very pleased with because everywhere you go, they've all had the same training. And they greet you with a smile. They look you in the eye. They make you feel important no matter who you are, right? And there was one receptionist who I think I told you, she blinged out her office. Everything was pink and gold. I felt like I was walking into Mar-a-Lago. And it was just her little cubicle. But she had aromatherapy going, and she had beautiful crystals, and I felt like I walked into a Zen den, and I was being healed right then and there. And that's so important. So whatever work you do or whoever you come in contact with, never think of their position as being low or beneath any status, because everybody's important. And anyone who's meant to be a healer, what a perfect, I think about it too sometimes. I think maybe I should get a job like in the hospital, like as the greeter or at the front desk, like just telling people where to, directing them. I'm dyslexic, so I'd probably send them down the left corridor when they should go to the right corridor. But just because everybody needs that little boost, that little bit of positive energy. Endings, new beginnings. Take a leap of faith, endings, new beginnings. So it's going to be something entirely new, entirely different. Stop worrying about it because you're creating your own resistance. You're wondering so hard what it is. You want to know the answer so badly that you're actually creating resistance to getting the answer. Does that make sense to you? You need to just zone out. I almost said just go get drunk one night and I bet it will all come to you in the morning. You'll have a banger of a headache, but know that you need to let go of the outcome and stop focusing on what the answer is, focusing on what it is, when it is, how it's going to be, and just let it come in. because that Ten of Pentacles is saying there is something more for you. It's better. It's going to happen. It's already been written. Okay, you just need to take trust. You need to trust the energy that it's going to happen. You might actually have a choice of two things. You've got to just make up your mind to go for it. Hello, Elvira. I'm sorry, but take a leap of faith. You got the world. Hello. These cards are so explicit. Everything's going to come into balance. Everything's coming full circle. You're going to get what you want. So be very clear on what you want. What would be the dream job? If you're still saying, I don't know, then get your handbag, go out and take a walk down Main Street, or go online and just tell AI, these are all the things I want. What are my career choices? If you haven't done that already, you probably have. Yes, I said I wanted to see the Knights, and here he is. Here's the Knight of Swords, and this is the guy with the information. So your answers are coming. Oh, nice. Six of Pentacles, and the money is going to be there. You're not going to have to take less just to do what you want. It's a fair reciprocation of energy. And here's the big opportunity. So look at that. As soon as you stop worrying, the Knight comes in with the information you need, and then the opportunity follows. The money is already here. The universe already has the success and the money here. See that? Here's your fear. So it's like left brain, right brain. Here's your fear, your anxiety, that you got to end that. Stop thinking about the outcome and just allow this Knight to come sailing through. It's a beautiful second chance. So Judgment. Things are lining up. The end of the old, beginning of the new. So it's not doing what you were doing before. Not doing what you were doing before. You're doing something new. What's here? Wow. And you keep praying because you got big energy. This is big energy. It's like it's already written for you. Interesting. I don't have the Page of Pentacles. Now I'm going to ask, take a look at this, because this was big, and with the Hierophant, second choice chances, there's something good coming for you. I want to ask, again I get confused, for top, bottom, okay. Will Elvira be going back to school? Will Elvira be going back to school? 5 cards, the third is yes, reverse is no. Will Elvira be going back to school? Then I got to scroll down. I bet there's a bunch of questions waiting for me in that pit there. I gotta find out. Will Elvira be going back to school? No. Yes. There's the 8 of Pentacles. Yes. Yes. Because you're seeking something more and there's more for you to learn. Yes. Yes. And it's while you're going back to school that the answer comes to you. Okay, so yeah, 6 of Swords, moving forward, traveling, relocation, but moving forward on your journey. So yes, you will be going back to school. 4 out of 5, hello. 10 of Wands, don't think of it as a burden, okay, but it's for you to, this is great success. When you have the 10 of Wands, look at what you've accomplished. You got a little more to carry, right? You got a little more to do, but ask for help. Ask the universe for help and it will come much easier to you. You are on an incredible journey. Ask, believe, trust, allow, receive. It's there for you. Love it. I was told it's not curable. I keep getting that it's wrong. I feel that it's all... Then I'm glad you got the... You know, I try to keep out my questions and my ego and my personality and what I want to know. And... when you ask that question, I know, because I'm someone who's had cancer several times. I know what it's like to sit there and get that diagnosis. And I know I trust what I just read. I really do. I trust that you got good information. So I think whatever they've told you, you're right to go on. Maybe an endocrinologist. Um, but definitely a second opinion. It's time to look elsewhere. And I know it could cost money, but your leg is worth it. Even maybe go to a holistic doctor. I don't believe that. When somebody says it's not curable, they're wrong right there. Everything is curable. Everything. Listen to Dr. Joe Dispenza for like a minute. Everything. The brain has the capacity. It's just a matter of being on top of it, getting things in time, and persevering. Not giving up. That's what I did. I kept saying, okay, no, it's not that. So keep looking, keep looking, keep looking. And I exposed myself to a lot of radiation, which because they had to do certain tests. But we did get to the bottom of it. But if I didn't persevere and keep digging, we wouldn't have, and I would have died. So keep going, Aroha. We're all rooting for you. You're going to get the real answer. It's not curable. Who says such a thing in this time and age? Everything is. It might be unlikely. It might be high odds. It might be a lot of work. But I've read case studies of people who have just cleaned their diets, cleaned their brains, and really devoted themselves to healing themselves. And they've done it. So I'm sure we can get some good answers. YS99875. Who is coming towards me in love? And when will I get my USA visa approval? Good luck with the visa thing. I don't know if they want to let anybody in at this point, but let's ask. All right, so first let's ask about love. I haven't asked these cards a love question yet. So thank you, cards, for working so hard today. I'm looking at my other cards I got ready, and I had 3 decks who said, yeah, they wanted to read today, but I'm putting them on hold. Maybe I'll save them for my astrology reads. If I have time or energy later, I'll do some. Who's coming towards me in love? And YS, I hope you are subscribed. I think you have to be to write in the chat, right? You have to be subscribed to write in the chat. And just so you know, spread the word. You have to be subscribed for 24 hours before you can write in the chat. Because I had some people say they subscribed and then they couldn't write. And then I read, and that's YouTube's deal. I couldn't change that setting. So you have to be in the system for 24 hours. Then you can write in the chat. So hold on. Who is coming towards YS99875 in love? Ooh. Well, that could be somebody who's going to marry you. That could be marriage. Or you're praying to a nice high God, the high priestess. Trust your intuition. The star. I don't know who it is who's coming in for love, but this looks like heavy duty, serious, like something's happening. This looks really good. There is, if love is what you want, there's the light at the end of the tunnel. Here's the marriage card. Yes, look at this. This is going to be your year, 2027, coming into 2027. Do you meet them this year? I think you do. Yeah. Let go of past. Hold on one second. My shoe just fell off, and I would get into a big commotion under the table with my feet. If that happened on my wedding day. It was so cold, and we went by horse and buggy, and it was so cold that my feet were frozen by the time we got into the church. So when I got up to the altar, we're on our knees, my feet were numb. Well, all of a sudden I realized I didn't have a shoe on one of my feet because it had gone numb, it shrunk, and the shoe fell off. I didn't even know it. It was under my wedding gown. So I didn't hear a word the priest said through the whole first part of our marriage. wedding vows because I was searching for my shoe the whole time. I never watched a video of that part to see if you could see my foot under the wedding gown, but anyway, that's a cute little story. Page of Swords. So look, you've got all the makings of a very serious relationship coming in right now. It's not telling me who. Let's see. Let's keep digging here. Knight of Swords. We got Page of Swords, then the Knight of Swords. Ten of Wands. Ace of Wands. Magic. Seven of Swords. Oh, finally a person. So Knight of Pentacles. This could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo coming in, or Libra. I don't know how old you want this person to be. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. There's two here. Is that why? Unless one is you. Strength. Believe in yourself. So the Tower. Things are really going to be... This relationship... What card is this? Nine of Pentacles. Oh, wow. All right. This is interesting. I feel like it's somebody you're going to meet through your work or your career or your business. Some kind of business transaction. Maybe it's the plumber comes to fix your sink and you fall in love. But this is very strong that this is the time for you now to get married or to make a commitment with somebody, okay? So who is coming towards me in love is someone who is your match, someone who is your destiny, someone who is either I feel like a Capricorn for some reason, a Capricorn or a Libra, because I feel like this person, even though the Knight's showing up, I feel like they're on the older side of a Knight, and they're very wise, they're very mature for their age, so whoever that is. So it would be somebody who is either air sign or earth sign. And I'm personally feeling Capricorn and Libra, because I feel that somebody who's very structured, who works hard. Trust the opportunity when it comes to you. The Ace of Wands. That's a beautiful opportunity coming to you. So that's what I got. It's either a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, an air sign or an earth sign, someone who's very, very structured. If it's a queen you're looking for, we've got the High Priestess and the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands would be Sagittarius, Leo. Or maybe that's who you are. I don't know. I see you as the High Priestess. And the Nine of Pentacles. This union, and I've never done this kind of a layout before, and I like this kind of layout. I think I might keep this one. This is interesting because what's bridging the two, and I said you're going to meet between in something to do with business transaction, your career or path. It leads to even more success for you. So you're going to be living in the lap of luxury, girl. So hello, very good. Now the other question was, will I get my USA visa approved? Let's do 5 cards. Upright is yes, reverse is no. Will YS 99875 get their USA visa approved? And I hope you do. I'm rooting for you. Let us know if you're in the States when you come in. YS 99875. Will 99875, YS 99875 get their USA visa approval? 5 cards. Upright is yes, reverse is no. Yes. That's good. You got it in your hand. Yes. No more waiting. No. Information's being held up, though. The application's being held up, right? No. Not happening. Not yet. Now, I'm going to say a not yet because this is saying, there it is. But then I've got the Four of Swords, the Knight of Swords reverse, and that would be the visa coming through. So it's here, but there's a delay. There's a delay because the Two of Wands is not happening between your country and our country. There's a delay. Knight of Wands. So it's here. It's ready to. It's like it's ready to go. The Knight of Wands is coming in fast, but it's reversed right now. Now I'm going to ask, will the visa be approved by January 2027? Will the visa be approved by January 2027? I think I should have given it a date or a deadline. Will the visa be approved by January 2027? Will she get her USA visa approval by January 2027? Yes, yes, yes. Look at that, same card. No, but this is already a yes, 3 out of 5. Yes. So it's like the powers that be, and I'm sure it's the USA holding it up, going through the scrutiny, but then the two countries agree and it's all worked out. No more waiting. 7 of Cups. Yeah, that's a negative, and that's the opportunity is a no. So 3 out of 5 is a yes. It could come by January. Now, because it's 3 out of 5 and not 5 out of 5, maybe it's going to come sooner. Maybe it's going to come by the end of December. Maybe it will come by the end of November. But it's definitely going to come in by be approved by January. We got a yes on that. Maybe February would be stronger. Maybe it would be 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5. But there is a great opportunity. It will come in for it. And that's it. Stay in gratitude and keep seeing that horse flip around and running in. It was the Knight of Wands. Keep telling the Knight of Wands, come on in, come on in, come on in. Just doing it old school. Hello. I got to ask one question for my new deck. Just something. Who's coming to it? Thank you, by the way, Yogita. Oh, what a pretty name. What country are you from, Yogita? And thank you for keep writing the question because that makes it easier for me. Yogita. Diane, you are getting tired. Start to wrap it up. Aroha, have I told you lately that I love you? Yeah, I'm getting whiter and whiter, and I believe I have a fever now, so I am going to go take a Tylenol, and I'm going to go to bed. I am going to tell you that. But let me welcome Yogita. I hope you get your visa sooner than later. Reddish Humana. Didi, are you going to read for me afterwise? Yes. And you're from India. Oh, beautiful. So good luck. I guess, our two countries, God only knows what the heck's really going on. I mean, we get crazy information, right? But we're good between us. And but with all the new trade and all that stuff, we're reorganizing. The world is being reorganized. And the old powers that be are now breaking apart. So we're just going to live through it. We're all going to get along better. And the governments will even get along better. We need to clear the negativity off the planet. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Okay, Reddish Humana. And I want to pull... first, I want to pull a card for just doing it old school. She didn't ask for one, but this is my new deck, and everybody showed up here, and I want to pull a card for her. Old school. Look at that. That's the card you got. Okay, so Reddish Humana, I want to pull 3 cards for you. Are you going to read me? Ace of Pentacles, old school. That's all you need. Money, money, money is coming. And good health. I always look at the pentacles as health too, good health. Like at least all your bones are working, right? Everything's going good. And I want everyone again to send good energy to Aroha and send her good positive energy. Okay, Reddish, Umana, I think is Maria. I don't know. Again, you guys saw me shuffle. I do everything like right here. I don't edit everything. Ace of Pentacles, money, money, money. The Magician. Okay, Reddish Humana, go buy a lottery ticket today. Absolutely. Yep. Don't be afraid to spend the money for a lottery ticket because you've got magic in you right now. Underlying energy is the Ace of Wands. Dream even bigger. What is it you want? Ask for it. You're going to get it. I'm so grateful you guys joined me. I had a lot of fun. It was fun reading about Prince H and that whole gossip thing. If there's anything you want to gossip about too, so I've got two categories for you now. The mystery guide, which will be legitimate things in the news. I haven't posted your selection yet for this week, but it will be something different. And then the fifth week will be part 2 of Madeline McCann's story because we did make headway with that. So I will post a few things up for us to look into. We looked into the moon this week and it was quite interesting. I look at the moon a little differently these days, and that's okay. You know, just be aware, stay alert, pay attention to what's going on in the sky as well as the earth, and most of all, take care of you. I am sending you love and light, and I'm sending you lots and lots and lots and lots of love. Take care, everybody.